So when I'm gonna start, hello? Okay, hello, guys. Assalamu alaikum. Right now, I am back on the DIVAS Battleground Season 1 Grand Finals. This is the day 2, and let's just get ready for the game itself. So, we are looking at the first 10 minutes has been passed, and I can see all of the teams are just getting ready for another exciting fight. So, MAVS ASTERIA, I don't know what just happened to the team. Somehow, they're actually feeling a little bit down, if I'm not wrong. And Maves, Jojo, and Manok. Right now, they're the two players who are still available on this fight, but they have to be really thoughtful about the next couple of minutes and their gameplay, because if they lose this game early, then that will be a bit of a problem for the later part of this event, because this is the day number 2, and tomorrow we will have the judgment day of this event. So we can't afford to see this team to lose it out in front of everyone else. So let's just go and talk about the rest of the teams. For Miracle Goddesses, they're actually going into some troubles, and here we can see they are also failing to secure their teammates. One of the players were knocked out, so she needs to get revived as soon as she can. So they have to watch out. And we are looking at some other teams as well right now. Nahaya and the other players from DETA VELORA, right now, they're actually holding their positions. We can see for Goddesses, they're here. Alice was in a little bit of trouble, but we can see some other players are just getting ready for the fight. Mikasa, she was just holding on to her position. Then we can see Victoria, Maria, and Alice. They're still here with us, and right now they're actually taking this fight against MABETEX Esports. So MABETEX, they might be able to have some troubles as well, so they have to watch out. Right now, we can see Miss Mikasa is just trying to hold on to her position, but as we are here, we definitely know that these two teams will take this fight head on no matter what, and they can't afford to lose this position. Right now, we can see Miss Kawain. She's here. Medtex lost one of their players very early in the game. Celine, Kawain, and Monica. Right now, they're the players who are still available on this fight. We can see some other teams like First or Champion. However you say, they are actually here. And right now, some other fight is actually happening, and we can see why not esports are having a little bit of trouble because one of their players were knocked out in a little early manner. So right now they have to watch out, and they have to be prepared so that they don't lose their chance in the next one as well. But right now, viewers, we can see Miss Sweetie from Champions. So they're actually holding on to their positions. We can see GS or GODSAINT ladies right now. They were actually taking some fight, and they were in a good position to begin with. So yeah, a great start, and let's see they can get into some better overall positions. We can see G, V, and J. She's just holding on to her positions, but so far, as they were trying to spot some enemy teams, no one was interested to show their faces. So that's why, even though we were expecting some fight, somehow that was not really happening. So let's just go to the other teams here. We can see DETA, VELORA, they're here still. And we can see JHDS ladies, one of the big names in this lobby. They just died, and that was a bit unfortunate. We can see Nahaya and the other teams are also holding on to their positions, and this can really get ugly for the player. A mercenary esport just came out of nowhere, and that's gonna be even more problematic. Right now, Sulu, she was just holding on to her position, but that grenade was very much like effective, and that effective grenade really created a lot of possibilities. But here we can see all of our favorite players right now. They are actually holding on to their positions, so no problem whatsoever for these guys. Right now, Miss Candy, she's just here with us, and right now Candy will just try to hold on to her position for a little bit longer. But we can see Muskan, Naxi, and the other players right now. Sulu, she will be able to get a revive, I hope so. That's gonna get even worse if they can't get the revive, so that's going to be more problematic than we are actually going to talk about. So here we can see Candy and the remaining players will just try to hold on to their positions for a little while, but the other teams are just trying to come onto this position. So maybe we are gonna see some more intense fights over here right now. The team Mercenary, they are also trying to get some elimination point, but DETA VELORA lost two of their players very early in the game, which was really unfortunate. So they were not really prepared to lose their players just yet, but somehow it was not really in their hands, and they could not support her other teammates. So they will just try to move on, and let's see if they can go into a better overall location to sustain their firepower. So that's going to be another important thing that we're actually going to talk about over here right now. Viewers, just look at this. Sulu was able to get a revive, and all the players are just holding their positions. So that's a sigh of relief, and they will have no problem while keeping their composure over here. So here you can see 22 PSYDUCK, another big name, another big team who is actually getting ready for the fight. They will just try to hold on. And here we can see, viewers, everyone else is just right now moving inside. So Let's just wait and see how many points are they getting. But Valkyrie, okay, the team Valkyrie are actually having a little bit of trouble right now. They were in a bad situation to begin with. So let's just see if they can survive this fight or not. Right now, Mizu, she was their champions. They're actually getting some good knockouts and good finishes. That's going to be even better in the long run for this team. So let's just wait and see how many points that they're going to get over here. Some other teams are just trying to hold on to their league, and let's see what's actually going on over here. We can see Sweetie and the remaining players, everyone will just try to utilize their vehicles and move into a safer spot, move into a better spot, which will be definitely helpful in this type of cases. But we will see some other players who will just try to move on so that like we can see some good attacks on it or whatnot. So right now, viewers, just let's just wait. And here we can see Chandra, Surya, or CSE lineup. They're actually here. And right now, CSE Coffee is there. Samar, Kaguya, and Mo. All these players are just trying to hold on to their positions, so I hope that's not going to be a big issue. But we will see some other players who will actually try to move in, and that's going to be MABETEX, if I'm not wrong. MABETEX can definitely go in for some good attacks, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for the team. So we will just hold on and see how many points that they're going to get on this one. But viewers, this is really getting more and more exciting because the circle is actually moving towards a very moving towards the very western sides, and that west move can be a little bit of a problem for all the teams who are actually holding on to their position in the eastern segment. So that's gonna get even more exciting. But viewers, we're just trying to hold on to the position, and here we can see Chandra, Surya, they're actually trying to go up against SSN or so the SSN lineup, shoot to survive Novas. They knows about the enemy's locations, and they don't want to get involved in this fight whatsoever. But can see some other teams like GODSAINT girls, they just came out of nowhere, and they will try to hold on to the positions as well. So let's see how many points are they gonna get. But viewers, this is really getting problematic for some of the teams like MABETEX, as they were not really able to get too many points to begin with. Right now they will have a little bit of trouble as the match is progressing. They are not really getting as much as point as they were actually expecting. So that's going to get even harder from now on, and I'm not really sure if they have what it takes, and I don't know if they can survive this fight even for a little bit. So that's gonna get even worse, as we can see already. But the zone, everyone is just trying to move on. Very quick movements from all these players, and that's gonna get even crazier as we're looking into the teams, and everyone is just trying to move on as quick as they can. Valkyries, Heimi, and the remaining players are just here. Lil, Yuka, Mizu, both of them were taken down like an instant, and it was not really the way they were expecting the match would go. But here we are gonna talk about it a little bit more, because the match, it will just like from comments. And here we can see Miss Violet, she was also taken down, and I don't know if they can get a revive or not. Maybe that's not going to be possible in this match. But all the players from Valkyries, they're having a very tough time. Not really sure if they can survive this or not, but it's gonna get even crazier once we get into the hang of it. So Hemi and the team is already eliminated here. We can see the team Mercenary, they were also eliminated from this fight. So right now we are down to the top 13 teams. So let's see from these top 13 who gets the overall best possible results. So let's just wait for it. You can see Miss Kinami, she was there, and she was just trying to go for a good overall result, but still we'll have to wait a little bit longer as the match is progressing. We can see the zone is actually shifting towards the west even more, so that western shift will become really problematic for a lot of teams. Here we can see some of the players are just trying to hold on to their positions, but that's going to get even worse if they can't really hold on to their positions for a little bit. So that's gonna get even crazier. But here we can see SSN Kinami, she was there, but somehow Kinami knows that Yesu is just trying to go for a direct attack, and the direct attack can be really helpful. So they will just try to hold on to the positions for a little bit longer. Right now, viewers, we can see the other players just trying to hold on, but 4M goddesses, they just arrived over here, but they are not pretty sure, I guess, about the whereabouts of the other enemies. So that can really create a lot of problems, I guess. So they'll have to watch out. I feel like this can get really crazy once they get into the position. But 4M goddesses, they just lost their lives. I don't know if that was like really planned or something like that, but they missed it big time. Because of that, they will have a little bit of trouble, if I'm not wrong, but they'll just try to hold on for the moment, and if they can do something even better in the next one, that will be even better. So let's just see how are they gonna do over here. Right now, Kinami and the remaining players from SSN, they will just try to head on to the zone, but that zone movement has to be really precise. They can't afford to lose this possession to the enemy players, and that can really distort the overall gameplay and everything. So let's just see what's actually going to happen over here. Viewers, we can see Yesu. She is losing her HP quite a bit, and that's going to get really messy, I guess, for the players. So I guess they had to like move very quickly. So I guess if they were a little bit late, then that's a little bit of a problem. So right now we can see the like overall position is not really a good one for the team, but here we can see some other players like Yesu was able to move on inside the zone, but the other players are already like holding their positions, so they will have a better overall like opportunity to get some elimination point, and that's another thing that we are gonna see over here. So let's see what are they actually planning. But viewers, right now you can see Melody and the other players, everyone else is just trying to move on to the circle. So that circle movement is gonna get even more crazier. We can see Melody, she is here, and already the team has confirmed 8 elimination points to begin with. They had a very little gap against Exosphere, but I guess Exosphere is also aware of the whole situation, so they have all the players available. So that's gonna get even better with time. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get over here. But the zone shift, the movements, everything is going to get really crazy as we are progressing into the game. Right now we can see Mo, she is just here, but she knows she needs to heal up a little bit more because her HP was a little too low. She needs to use some booster items that will definitely boost her like HP and definitely her confidence as well. So let's see, let's just go into the game once again. And right now Exosphere is just trying to hold on to the position. So far like they're doing better than yesterday. They were not really taking any fights head on. They were just trying to chill a little bit, and for that good overall measurements and points, I guess they will have no issues whatsoever. So yes, that's another important thing. But right now, why not? They were eliminated out of nowhere, and that was a little bit unfortunate because they had some very good expectation from here, and not really sure if they can get some overall good results or not. So that's going to get even crazier in the next one. But Sweetie, she knows that she has what it takes to get the good overall points, and that can really come in clutch in a lot of cases. So that's another thing we will see in a little bit. But Yesu, she's just trying to move on. We are down to the top 4 teams. So let's see, from these 4 teams, who will get the overall best possible results. So that's gonna get even better. But right now, viewers, the circle is actually moving on, and we can see Shoot to Survive. They were also eliminated from this fight. So maybe they were not really prepared for this type of an attack, and that was a little bit of a shame. So let's see what are they gonna do in the next possible fight. But right now, viewers, Jiaopu from Exosphere, they're actually getting ready for the fight, and it's going to get really good for all these players. So let's just hope that they can do a very good job over here. But right now, the circle movement, the plannings, that's actually top notch from Exosphere. They have all their players available. But let's just talk about 22 PSYDUCK for a little bit. I mean, they just came out of nowhere. They were not really present in the day 1, but still they have a very good position that they can utilize. And from the first game, if they can secure the top 3 position, that will be really amazing to watch. So we'll just talk about that for a little bit longer. But champions, they were eliminated. Right now we are down to the top 2 teams, and from those top 2, I don't know if you guys can tell, Exosphere is gonna get the winner chicken dinner. So the first match, it's coming to their overall like positions, and they are actually in a very good spot to begin with. So a great start, and we had expected a very good start from the team. And yes, they are delivering it for, like out of nowhere. As the other teams are trying to move on, they will have a little bit of trouble, but not these players. Exosphere, like they are a proven team already. They have proven themselves in the like previous events, and we can see some very good like spirits from their side. So let's just hope that they can do even better in the upcoming ones. But viewers, before that, we have to talk about the overall results, what's actually going on, who's getting the overall better results. We'll just watch out for that, and within a few moments, we will see the overall point structure that's gonna come in front of us. So yes, we will talk about that in a little bit. They took 10 eliminations. So the first game was a good one for Exosphere. They were able to secure 10 points from the game, so that was a good one. And they will just try to keep getting more and more, so that will be even better with time. But viewers, the overall points that they were getting, we can see they took a lot of like solo players. They took 5 only knockouts. The other players were just eliminated. So yes, that's a great one. Here we can see all the viewers, everyone is just trying to get ready for the next possible game. But before that, we will have to watch out for a little bit longer. We can see the players were just having a good time overall, and that was the like thing that we were actually expecting. So yes, a good fight, not gonna lie. And right now, let's just talk about the overall performance, the team stats that's in front of you guys. And here we can see the team was able to go for a very good team gameplay, and we can see Jaupu was able to get two. We can see a Test was able to get two, but Miss Harley, she was unbelievable. She was able to get a lot of elimination point to begin with, so that's a very good one. And she will just try to hold on to her position for a little bit longer, as long as she can, by the way. So let's hope that they can do even better in the next upcoming games. But viewers, we have to talk about the overall like MVP of this game. That is none other than Harley from Exosphere, because she was like on a different level all by herself. Six elimination just against 585 overall damage. So yes, that was great. We can see only one knockout from her side, so she was just aiming for those solo players. That was really important in this type of situations. That's gonna get even better. But viewers, let's just talk about all the players, everyone who is actually trying to get some good points. They will have to fight against the Exosphere team, and that's going to get even crazier with time. So let's just get ready for the next one. But before that, viewers, we will talk about all of the favorite teams who are actually playing on this one. And viewers, we can definitely talk about the top players from this one, Exosphere, Harley, and I've seen some other teams who are actually doing great as well. So we'll just go over there and talk about those teams as well. We can see the match report. We can see a baby bot from Why Not. She was able to get a very long distance elimination, so that was quite good, and she will just try to do even better in the next one. So before that, viewers, we'll just talk about the top traveler, that was Manok from MAVS Asteria. She will just try to do better in the next one, because the first match, as they were expecting a very good result, somehow the players, the other teammates were not really there to like support. So because of that, maybe they were having a little bit of trouble. So yes, let's just hope that they can do even better in the next ones. But before that, viewers, we will just talk about the other players, everyone who is actually getting ready right now, the overall standings that's going to show up in a little bit. But before that, we're going to talk about the match standings. So in the match standing here, we can see all of the players were doing a very good job, and we have seen Exosphere Camel to take a total of 20 points from this game. So 20 points to begin with, that's a very good start. And let's just hope that they can continue this firepower in the upcoming ones as well. So that will be even better, as we are hoping. So right now, viewers, let's just talk about the remaining players champions. They took 14 points, 22 PSYDUCK. It was a very important game for the team as well. And they made a huge comeback after a very bad start in day one. They have taken a total of 10 points. Then after that, we're gonna go to the like overall top players from this match. We can see Miss Sweetie, she's having a total of 15 elimination. We can see Miss Test from Exosphere, she was able to take a total of 14 elimination. Yesu from SSN, or so they were able to take a total of 12 elimination. Harley took 14, but with less amount of damage. Young Girl was able to take 13 as well. So yes, it's looking very exciting, and within the time passes, we will see the other players who will actually try to like crawl back into the scene as well. So let's hope for the best. Viewers, right now we're going to talk about the overall results. Exosphere is still holding on to the top position, and they are showing no signs of stopping whatsoever. So yes, it's going to get even better. But viewers, as they are progressing, the other teams are lacking behind. So no matter what, they will have to do better in the upcoming ones, so that they don't lose their chances. So that's another very important thing that we're actually going to talk about right now, viewers. All of the players, everyone are just trying to hold on to their position. But right now, the teams who are actually sitting in the bottom, they will have to come back, so that they don't lose their chance for the like overall big prize money. $1,000 is out on the stake. So they will have to do a lot better than they are actually expecting over here. So yes, another like match is gonna start within a few moments, and I hope all the teams who are actually participating, they will have no problem while watching the stream. We will just come back in a little bit. And before that, viewers, if you did not subscribe, please do subscribe, because we are really like looking forward to see your support on this overall match. So yes, let's just hope for that. Viewers, Exosphere, DETA, VELORA champions, all the teams are doing really good, but still one like three more matches are going to be played, because this is the day number 2. The first match has already just been played, but let's hope that they can do even better in the upcoming ones. Let's just see how many points are they gonna get in the next one. But before that, viewers, we're just gonna get into a very short little break, if I'm not wrong. Before that, we want to know how which match is going to be played on the next one. So we'll just get ready for that. Miramar is going to be played next. So before the Miramar game, I hope you guys are like excited for it. And if you really are, then we are really actually happy to see you guys. So before that, we're going to take a very short break. And after the break, we will come back on the next one, viewers. So please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Right, guys. Hello, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. We're back once again, and here we are getting ready for the match number 2. And I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. So let's hope that they can do even better in the game so far. But we have seen EXOSPHERE. They are a very big force to reckon with. They're in a very good overall spot, and they will just try to hold on to their position for the upcoming matches as well. So let's just see how many points that they're gonna get in this one. So far, we have seen all the other teams trying their level best, but no one seems to compare against this EXOSPHERE team. So they are on a different league all by themselves. Let's just see if they can get into a better overall position in the upcoming ones. But here we are going to get ready for the Miramar itself. And I know Miramar game is very, very much exciting for all of the viewers who are actually watching the game. So I hope you guys will get interested. So no matter what, the match is going to be really exciting. And I hope you guys will have no issues while watching the stream. And let's see how many points are each gonna get. So here just we are actually getting ready, and I want to see the flight path first. So let's see if the flight path is actually like really a decent one or not. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get. But over here, viewers, you can see everyone, all the teams who are actually waiting for the fight, they will just try to hold on to their position, and let's just hope that they can have an overall better results. So let's just get ready for that. But viewers, I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far, and here we can see all of the players who are actually getting prepared for the game. They'll have no issues while like playing, and they will have their best possible gaming experience on this DIVAS battleground. So here we are getting ready for the fight. The first 3 minutes has already been passed. I was expecting the game to start, and we would see all the like players to jump off from the plane, but that was not really shown in front of us. So that's a shame. Then we will just go back into the game itself, and we can see team Valkyries. They're actually holding on to a very good position to begin with. So that's gonna get even better if they can get some early eliminations. So we will just talk about that. And viewers, we are actually looking for some other players as well. So that's going to get even better, as we can see already. All of the players are just trying to hold on, and here we can see everyone is just trying to hold on to their positions, and maybe we will see some very interesting fight. So in a little bit we will see another team to get ready for the fight. So right now Valkyries, then after that we are going to team UNFIRE. So they will just try to hold on to their positions for a little bit longer as well, and within a few moments we are going to see some other teams to join into these lineups as well. So that's going to get even better. But viewers, here we can see UNFIRE, they are actually having different vehicles for them to rotate, and that rotation can be really like hindered if they can spot some enemies, and then they can go for the attack. That will be even better in time, I guess. They can have some good chance to attack, and that's going to get even better. But once again, viewers, we can like look back to MAVS ASTERIA. So right now they are ready in front of us, and they will go for a very good fight if they get the chance. So let's just hope that they don't lose any of their chances, any of their possibilities. So we will just hope and see if like they get into some troubles. They will just try have some time to come back, and that will get even better with time. So right now some of the players were having a little bit of trouble. We can see 3 of them were eliminated very early. I'm not really sure what's actually going around them, and they're not really having the best possible chance to attack. Before even attacking, they are losing their players in a very early fashion, so that's gonna get even worse in the later part of the game, as they are actually losing their places very like early. And I don't know, like if they can get into overall like good spot at the end of the day, so that's gonna get even crazier as the time passes. Right now the circle is actually like starting just in a little bit, but we can see Exosphere, the table toppers, they're in front of us, and right now Exosphere will have a chance to fight it out, and that's gonna get even better. So we will just hold on and see how many points are they gonna get over here. But viewers, this zone is actually getting really tricky. You can see Miss Test right now, she was there. Dodidong was eliminated very early. They're actually holding on to their position at the Ladriera side, but so far they're not really getting into any sort of troubles or whatsoever. We were just expecting them to have a good attack overall, but that's not going to happen, I suppose. So we'll just have to hold on for that a little bit longer, but then we will just go to the other teams, and it can really create a good possible chances. So let's just hope for that. But viewers, some other players are also getting ready for Goddesses. They're actually getting ready for this fight, and that's going to get really interesting. As we can see, all of the players are just trying to hold on to their positions, and they'll just have a little bit of time to get prepared for this. So that's going to get another exciting turn, and within a few moments we will see another big shot against the enemy players. GODSAINT girls there in front of us. Evil X was doing really good in the day one, but can she do even better in today's game? So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. GODSAINT Clutchy, she's there with us right now, and she is in a really good mood to take some fights. So we will just hold on and see how many points are they gonna accumulate on this one. But viewers, so far the match is actually looking very exciting, and we are actually waiting for some very good battles. As we have seen already, the points are being taken by each and every one of the teams, but still it's going to get even crazier within time. We can see in front of Hacienda del Patron, one of the team from like the Indian side, so the Godsin girls, they're actually holding on to their position, but they have to be really careful because some other team might just crash in over here. So that crash can definitely create a lot of problems for this lineup. So that's going to get even worse if they are not really prepared for this sort of attack. So that's going to be a little bit more problematic. But viewers, here we can see one gangster lady, they're in front of us right now, and one gangsters, they're actually holding on to their positions without any sort of hiccups or anything like that. So that's going to get even crazier. So right now, viewers, the zone is actually going to move in a little bit, and before that we are going to see one gangsters are having a little bit of trouble, so they're not really prepared for this type of an attack. But we'll just watch out and see how many points that they're gonna get on this one. You can see one gangster, Annie, she's there with us. Annie wants to spot some of the enemy players definitely, but she hasn't so far, so not really sure if she's gonna get someone in this fight or not. So yes, we will just talk about that in a little bit. But before that, viewers, Annie and the remaining players, Bear, Soda, they are just trying to hold on to their position. They are in a good spot to begin with, but inside Los Leones, they don't have the zone anymore. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I'm not really sure if they can cope up with that. So I guess they will have no issues whatsoever. But we will see some other players to come on in this fight, and maybe they can have a good chance to attack. So that's going to get even better. So we will just hold on and see how many points that they're going to get. Annie is still holding on to this position. She's still trying to go for some loot. So I guess she should just start moving. So maybe that can really be helpful in this type of situation. So maybe within a few moments they can go for another set of fight that's gonna get even better. But we can see SSN Shoot to Survive Novas, they're in front of us right now, and Shoot to Survive can definitely go in for an attack, so that's gonna get even better. So as we can see already, all the teams, all the players, everyone is just trying to fight it out. But see, here we have seen that all the teams are just holding their position for a little bit longer. They don't want to get involved in any sort of unnecessary fights, and those unnecessary fight can really be a little bit of a problem. So let's see if they are actually going for the attacks or not. But so far we have seen that no one seems to care. They're not really like sure that they are going for the attack or not. But before that, we are actually going for some other teams. Like we can see SSN Arya, she is actually going for the fight, and she can definitely go for some good elimination point that can really be helpful in this type of situations. But we're actually talking about all these teams, they are actually getting ready, but somehow like all of the teams have, whichever we were actually looking at, anyone was not really like trying to go for the like hiding and everything else. They were just going for direct attacks, and that was really looking good. And as we are expecting this fight to be really interesting, I was really hoping that everyone will definitely go for those direct attacks, and those direct approaches were really good to see. So yes, I hope that that will continue throughout the game, and we are actually going for some other like interesting movements as well. So it's going to get even better. But viewers, right now we can see shoot to survive. They're actually having a little bit of trouble, so not really sure if they can survive this fight or not, but still I hope they tries, because so far they were able to get some very good points to begin with. If that continues, they will have no problem whatsoever. They will try to get as much as loot as they can get, and they will have overall a better overall position. So I hope that's gonna happen. So right now, viewers, shoot to survive. She is just surviving, and all by herself. She just left from this position. So not really sure if she can have a overall good or better overall position. So that's going to get even like worse if she doesn't get any sort of support. So let's just hope that she gets it or not. But viewers, here we can see the other teams are actually just trying to move in. Right now, the zone is actually shifting towards the San Martin area. So that's really interesting. And from the San Martin region, we will see no teams are gonna like wait it out. They will just go for the head-on fight. Some of the teams will have the better overall position on top of the hill, and from that hillside we can see the majority of teams, the maximum teams, are just holding on top of those hills. So that hillside will be really interesting to watch. But viewers, we can see the other players, they're actually holding on. And okay, so okay, right now, all right, okay. Here we can see 22 PSYDUCK. They're actually just trying to hold on to this position for a little while. And as we are here, viewers, all of the players, everyone is just trying to hold on. 22 PSYDUCK. Fafa, she's just there with us. Right now, Irene, Fafa, Leah, and Ayana, they're actually just trying to hold on. But here, viewers, the zone, the 22 PSYDUCK team, everyone is just trying to move in, and that can really create a lot of chances for some of the teams who are actually getting ready for these fights. But viewers, right now, as we can see already, everyone, all of the teams are just trying to hold on to their position for a little bit longer. XSOPHERE, they're actually trying to hold on to this position as well, and that can really boost their chances to get some good elimination or what's here as possible. As we can see, all of the teams are just holding on all by themselves, but XSOPHERE test, she knows that this can really be a good chance for her to get some good elimination point, as she was doing a very good job at the semifinals and she took her team to the like victorious position. That was really good, and I hope that she can do the same in this one as well. So if that happened, then that will be really good, and we will see some very exciting fights, not gonna lie. So yes, that's another thing that we're actually gonna expect them to do. But MABETEX, right now, they're actually in front of us. So MABETEX, how many points are they gonna get? So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about over here. And the zone movement is going to get really crazy within time, and we will see some very exciting fight that's gonna get even interesting. So let's see how many points that they're gonna get. Okay, I need to take this. Okay, all right, guys, we are back once again. Sorry about the delays and everything, but right now, viewers, we're actually getting ready for another exciting fight. Here we can see VALKYRIES, Miss Violet. She's there with us. Violet, right now, she's actually ready for M, right now, for Miracle. They're actually holding on to a very good position that they can like take and use. I hope they will be able to get a good overall results, but this is going to get really crazy as the match is passing. All the teams, everyone are just trying to hold on to their position. But viewers, right now, these zone movements can be really tricky at points, so they have to watch out. They will have to be really careful so that they don't get caught in any sort of bad or unwanted movements. So I'm not really sure what are they gonna do over here, but right now the circle movements, everyone are just trying to have a good overall results. That's going to get really interesting within time. But right now, viewers, JHDS ladies, right now these teams are actually having a very good fight to begin with. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get on this one. But here right now, JH Jabs, right now, she's here. They were able to get the first elimination point, but they will just try to continue this firepower even better in the next one. If they can, then that will be great. But somehow, still, we will just wait and see how many points are they getting. Jab and the other players are just trying to hold on, but they have only one single player in front of them. Okay, Fox. she can definitely have some trouble. And right now she's the only one who is still available for her team, so not really sure if she can survive this fight or not. But she was trying her best. But I hope in this one, even if she like cannot do anything better, she will just try to do it in the next one, and that will be even like more interesting, as we can see already. But the circle movements, everyone is just trying to like go for the good attacks, and that can really create some chances here. Viewers, we can see everyone just having a good time. And as we can see already, Unfire, they're here with us, and Unfire team is just having a good position that they can utilize, and they will have no problem whatsoever. Right now, viewers, all of the players, everyone are just trying to get some better overall results that can be really helpful in time. But GODSAINT, they have to watch out. They have to move their positions in the like opposite direction so that they don't get in available. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get over here. Right now we can see GODSAINT. Right now they have only two players available, but from the GODSAINT girls lineup, the teams that they are actually going up against, Valkyries, they have a very good position that they can utilize right now. They have all the players available, but one of them was taken down early, so they'll have to watch out. Maybe within a few moments they will have no problems while taking this fight. But I hope they don't get into any sort of troubles, because they were holding the like overall a pretty good position, but they don't want to lose that no matter what. Right now, Lil Yuka is there with us, viewers, and Miss Lil Yuka is going to take the fight against 22 PSYDUCK, because 22 PSYDUCK were already in a good position to begin with, and if the time passes, if they get a good overall chance, then they will just try to take even more points as the match is actually progressing. So let's see if that actually works in their favor. But right now, viewers, the circle, the zone movement, it's going to get really interesting, and here we might be able to see another interesting fight from the teams. Mizu and the remaining players are just trying to hold on to their positions, but somehow we will just have to watch out. Not really sure who will get the better overall position. But right now, Miss Lil Yuka right now carrying that M1 grenade, the latest weapon that was added in the game. And I hope all the players who are actually updating into the like latest version, you guys know that this is going to be a very exciting event, and that event and the update is definitely pushing a lot of new contents. And one of those update and new weapons that they're actually adding up, that's actually a good one. And I hope all the players who are actually playing the game right now, definitely you guys have tried it out, and if you did, then I hope you guys will not be disappointed. You guys are actually watching this game, and so far you can see some of the good performances from Valkyrie's team. They're actually utilizing these new weapon systems, and they're actually going for a very good attack, which will be really good in this type of situations. But right now, viewers, some of the other teams are just trying to hold on. Right now, Valkyrie, they're here, and we can see all of the players are just having a very good overall position that can really be helpful in this type of scene. But Valkyrie's, Lil Yuka, and the remaining players, everyone are just trying to hold on to the position. So we will be able to see another great example of fight. But here we can see Irene and the remaining players, each and every one of them are just trying to hold on so that they don't get involved in any sort of unnecessary fights, which can definitely lead to their demise. So that's another thing that we will see in a jiffy. But over here, viewers, Valkyries are still trying to move inside the circle. Not really sure if they will be able to have the better overall position or not, but still going to get really interesting. Here we can see all of the players are having a very good overall position that they can utilize. But viewers, the zone was not really kind to shoot to survive Novas. They didn't have any chances, and that's why they had to move, and that movement was not really a good one, and because of that they somehow lost their opportunity. So they are having a little bit of trouble. But here we can see some other players, they're actually getting ready for the fight, and we will see another big chance of fight that's definitely going to get even more interesting. Here we can see, viewers, all the players, everyone are just trying to like go up in the fight, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for us to see some very exciting battles. So let's just hope that no one else is actually losing their positions. But viewers, the zone, the movement, everyone is just trying to like hold on, and if they can, then definitely that will be really good. And here we will be able to see another good example of fight. So right now, viewers, just look at the other players. We can see that MABETEX, Kawain, she's there with us. So Kawain and the remaining players, everyone are just trying to hold on, and that can really create a lot of like battles for these players. So let's see how many points are they gonna get. But overall, viewers, it's really getting exciting. Here we can see MABETEX, they are actually aware of the whole situation that's actually going around them, but still they're not really sure if they are actually going to take this fight or not. So that's even more interesting that actually we are expecting. But so far, Mapetex, they are in the bottom position overall, and not really sure if they have any plans to come back. So if that happens, then that will be great. But still, we will wait for them for a big comeback. So that's if that happens, then that will be great. So we will just hold on and see how many points that they're gonna get from this match, and let's see if they can get a overall winner chicken dinner. If that happens, then that will be great. But one gangster lady and the remaining teams, all of them are just trying to hold on, and I guess that can really create a lot of possibilities here. We can see Valkyrie Violet, she's there with us, Hamey, and the remaining players are just here. But MAVS, Asteria, they're actually holding on to a very good position that they can use and take some good notes. So I hope they will be able to have a better overall result. But before that, viewers, we're just gonna get to Flora from here. So Flora and the remaining players from her other like side, so they can definitely try to come in, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for the team. So let's just hope that they can get a overall better result, so that better result will be really helpful. But viewers, we can see all of the players, like one gangster lady right now, they're actually holding on to a very good position that they can utilize over here. We can see the other players, UNFIRE, they were also eliminated, so they were not really sure about the whole situation, and that's really a little bit of a shame. We had expected a very good overall result, but somehow that was not really there. But after that, we can see some other team are actually going for the fight, and that can really boost some chances for the teams to get some good points. I mean, right now she's all alone, but she definitely knows this is her match to do some very good work, and if she can, then definitely that will be a praiseworthy thing for all of her other teammates. Definitely, they can feel proud for the player. But once again, we can see Emin right now. She's knocked out. She needs some sort of support from her other teammates so that she doesn't get involved. But right now, the zone is actually not really favoring that side. So that's why they have to move on. They can't afford to lose their position in front of anyone else. So that will be even more worse. So that's another thing that we are actually going to see in a little bit. But viewers, the zone is actually moving in, and all the teams who had the better overall position right now, they are not in a very good spot to like work with. So that's why they will just try to remain calm and go for a very good aggressive position that can really help and boost their chances to get overall a better result. So it's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. Viewers, the zone and the movements are really being crazy right now. The JHDS side, they're actually still holding on to the position, but Mapetex right now, they have a very good position to work with as well. Kawain was taking a lot of damages, but somehow she's the one who is still available. Her other teammate was taken down, so not really sure if they have a good position that they can utilize over here. But still, we are actually going for another big set of fights, so that's going to get even more crazier as the match progresses. We can see all of the players are just trying to hold on for a little bit longer. But viewers, this zone is actually taking a lot of toll from the enemy players, and here we can see everyone is just trying to like crumble inside the circle. So once they can do it, then that will be a good one. But still, it's easier said than done. They're not really sure if they can get a good chance inside the circle or not. So we will just watch out for the teams, and if they can get into a better overall circle, then that will be great. But viewers, we can see champions Melody right now. She's in front of us. Melody and the remaining players, everyone are just trying to hold on to that position, and I guess they can have a good possibility, a good chance to take some good overall notes. And if they can get a good overall result, then that will be even more crazier. So let's just hope that they can get a better overall points. But overall, we can see Evil right now. She was having a little bit of trouble. Not really sure if Evil had a very good plan to start the game, but somehow right now she's in a bad spot already. She was eliminated. Matex, they were also eliminated from this fight, so they didn't have a very good position that they could have like utilized. So that was a little bit of a shame, but still the match is actually looking very exciting, and here we are actually getting ready for another 1 versus 1. That's gonna be even better. But Nahaya right now, she was able to take only two elimination from her side, but the total team got only 3 points. If they can get a chicken, then that will be really interesting. But JHDS Jesma, she has a good chance that she can actually take right now. This chance can definitely lead her to a victory, but still it's gonna get tough. But okay, Jesma was able to get another very good elimination point. So she had a like bad position to start with, but she went in with without any fears, and because of that she was able to get the better overall results. So congratulations for the team, and an amazing point that they have already taken. So congrats. Let's see how many points are they gonna get at the end, and I hope viewers, you guys are having a very good time. So let's see how many points are these teams going to get. But viewers, before that, if you guys did not subscribe to the YouTube channel that you are watching the stream right now, please do subscribe and please do consider liking the stream so that you guys can have some notification for the upcoming matches or the upcoming events that's actually happening right now. So viewers, let's just go and talk about all of the players here. We can see JHDS, they took the winner chicken dinner with 14 elimination. That means 24 points from this single game. That was really amazing. But then after that, we are actually going to talk about the remaining teams, the other players who are actually doing a very good job over here. They took some good points, and yes, that was really exciting. And as we have seen already, all the teams who are actually participating over here, they are having a good time right now. Jab was able to confirm a total of 5 elimination, and Jesma was able to take the final elim, which was very, very much impactful. So because of that, they are actually having a good position, and I hope they will be able to do even better in the upcoming ones. So let's see how many points are they gonna get. But viewers, I hope all of the players who are actually watching the stream, I hope you guys are enjoying this match thoroughly. So let's just hope that you guys will join on our next matches as well. So let's just hope that all of you are having a good time. But viewers, right now the zone movement and everything is actually going favor of one gangster lady Soda. She was able to get a total of 1100 damage overall. So yes, that overall damage was really high, and we are actually expecting her to do even better in the upcoming ones. So let's hope that she can do a good job. But viewers, all the game that has been played already, I hope you guys were enjoying it thoroughly. And viewers, in the upcoming ones, we will just get ready for another exciting battle. So before that, viewers, let's just talk about her overall performances. She was able to take a total of 5 knockouts and 2 assists were there for her side. So yes, it was a good one, and let's see if she can do the same in the next game as well. If she can do it, then that will be really amazing. But viewers, we are actually going ready for the next one, and I hope you guys are excited for this as well. So yes, let's just wait for it. But viewers, right now the match report that's in front of you guys, Soda was able to take the most damage, and her overall performance was really top notch. So yes, the top notch performance, we're actually going to talk about that a little bit more. But before that, viewers, let's just talk about the other players. Like Jesma was able to take the most grenade elimination, only one grenade elimination by the way, but she did her best. That was really important. And after that, we're actually going to talk about the other players. See Zulai Silent Crew, they were actually not really silent in this match. They were trying to do a lot of things all together, and it was a good game, not gonna lie. So let's hope that they can do even better in the next one. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about the match standings. And from the match standing, as you can see already, the JHDS ladies, they're in a very good position to begin with. They have a lot of elimination points to start, and 24 points in the first game. That was really amazing. But after that, we're actually going to talk about the next possible players, and here we will be able to see another big set of players who are actually going to get into the fight. And here we can see champions, we can see one gangster, DETA, VELORA, MABETEX, GODSAINT, PSYDUCK, Valkyries. They also did a very good job, so let's hope that they can do even better in the upcoming matches. So let's hope that they can get into a very good position that they can take on, and I hope if they don't lose their chances, then that will be a good one. But so far, viewers, I hope you guys were enjoying the game, and let's just hope that in the next one we will see even hard competition from these players. So yes, that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. But viewers, right now all the teams, everyone who are actually fighting it out, I hope you guys are enjoying the fight. But overall, I guess UNFIRE and MAVS Asteria, they're not really happy about the whole situation that's actually going around them. It's very bad game for the team, as they did not able get any single points, and maybe they were expecting a little too much from their side, and because of that they kind of lost it. But somehow you have to lose sometimes to get a better overall point. So I hope they will be able to come back, and in the next one, if they get a better overall result, then that will be even crazier. So the match standings that has been put out in front of you guys, but here we can see all of the other players are just getting ready right now. One more matches is being prepared, so for that match we will just try to hold on for a little bit. And viewers, I hope you guys are also getting ready for another exciting game. So here we are actually going to talk about the top players from this battle. Here we can see Sweetie right now, she's in the top position. Test right now, she's in the second position, but still the fight is on between these top players. So after that, we're going to talk about Yesu Harley, she's there as well, and GS Evil from GODSAINT. She's also doing a very good job. She's just trying to come back as quick as she can. The point difference is actually not that high, so she can definitely do a very good job. And let's see if they can get an overall better result or not. So let's see, two different players from a single team. That's really interesting. So we have to talk about Test and Harley. These two players are actually doing a very good job, and I hope they can do even better in the like upcoming game itself. So yes, that's another thing that we will talk about. But before that, viewers, we're actually going to see the overall results, and that's in front of you guys. Exosphere still in top position with all their might, and two winner chicken dinner to back it out. So yes, that's a very big plus point for the team. They already have taken a total of 69 points, and that 69 point will like cover their overall positions and everything. But I hope they will be able to get even better results in the next one. They will dominate even more. But for that, we will have to watch out, and let's just get ready for it, viewers. Right now, the zone movement, everything is actually like going crazy, and right now I hope in the next one it will be more crazier than ever before. We are actually waiting for another big set of like battles. So let's just get ready for that. I hope everyone, Pink Storm, Unfire, they also come back very strongly, because so far we were not really able to see a very big comeback from their side. They were not really able to get too many points, and it was not really a good game so far as we have seen. But we have some very good expectation from their side. So let's hope that they can come back strongly, and in the next one they will have no problem while taking any sort of points. So yes, that's another thing that we are actually going to see over here, viewers. The next match is gonna start in a bit, but in the next match we will be playing Rondo. So on the Rondo map, all the players, everyone will have a very like big fight. So that's another thing that we will see, and I hope all the viewers who are actually watching the stream, you guys will have no issues whatsoever. But before that, viewers, we're going for a very short break once again, and after the break we will come back with the match number 3. Don't go anywhere. We are heading back to Rondo. We will see another very exciting game. So let's just hope that everyone else is actually having a lot of fun. And I hope I'm also having some very good fights and everything as well. So let's just get ready for the game itself. But viewers, if you guys did not subscribe to the YouTube channel, please do it so that we can see some very exciting fight in the upcoming matches and everyone else as well. So let's just go back inside the map feed. Here we can see the flight path was already been produced. Right now I can see the map, but I wanted to see the overall flight path. Where were all the teams heading at? The first couple of teams, I guess they were not really like interested to show us that, but somehow we are actually going to talk about Yulin area, in which we can see Exosphere. They have a very good position that they can utilize, and here we will be able to see another very good attack from all the teams. They'll have some fights, and here we can see Exosphere, Harley, and some other teams are actually getting ready for the fight. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get on this one. But here, viewers, we can see the teams, like, they are having a very good fight all by themselves. And right now the zone movement, everything is actually looking very, very much exciting. So here I can see the teams are actually going for another set of attack. Right now the circle, it's being very, very much southern. So this southern circle can really create a lot of problems for a lot of teams, but not really sure if it's going to get even crazier within time. So let's just get ready for that. But viewers, match is getting really exciting, and here we can see some very exciting battle that's actually happening around all of the players. So I hope you guys are really interested to see this type of an attack. And from the teams that we have seen already, the match is actually looking very exciting. And viewers, right now the circle movement and everyone is actually just trying to get into the better overall position. That's actually looking great. But viewers, the zone movement, everyone is actually having a good time right now. We can see GS or GODSAINT girls right now, they're in front of us. So GODSAINT, they have some very good position that they can use over here, and if they can go for the good attacks, then that will be even better. So let's just hope that they can have a very good position that they can use over here. We can see some other teams are actually getting ready, and they will have a chance to fight, I hope so. That's going to get even better. But viewers, right now the circle movement and all the teams, they're actually fighting for the areas. They will have no problem while taking this fight. Right now the Ryan area, I can see Young Girl and DETA Valora. They're here. They are in a good overall position that they can utilize. But we can see Champions and Exosphere. They might go up against one another and they might take some fights. Okay, why not esports? They're actually holding on to a very good position as well, so they can have a good chance that they can use over here. Some other players are actually coming by and they can definitely go for the attacks. MABETEX esports, they're here as well, and we can see MABETEX Celine, she's actually holding on to her position. Why not Pew Pew was taken down, and somehow they didn't have a very good position that they could have taken, and maybe that was really unfortunate for all of us. But still, because there are more fights that's actually going to happen, and we will see some very exciting fights. So let's just hope that we will see a very good exact fight from all of the teams. But viewers, right now the zone movement is really looking exciting, and here we will be able to see another good example. Notoriously and the other players from the Why Not Esports side, they're actually trying to hold on to their positions for a little bit longer, but still we might be able to see some more fights from these single teams. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get over here. Viewers, we can see like Baby Bot right now, she's running away all by herself. Maybe she is thinking that she needs to go and support her other teammates, so not really sure if she's gonna get a good overall result. But still, it's going to be really tough, and as we have seen already, the points are not really looking good for the Why Not side. They're not really sitting at the top of the table anymore, so they have to do even better so that they don't lose their chances, and if they are, then that will be really bad for the side. So let's hope that they can get a like good overall result. But somehow, viewers, the zone movement and everything is not really looking good for a lot of team. This heavily southern supporting circle, it's going to take a really big problem for a lot of teams, so they have to watch out. They have to be on top of their toes so that they don't get involved in any sort of unwanted fights. But viewers, the zone movements are going to get really interesting within time. As we have seen already, the zone movements are really looking crazy. JHDS ladies, they took the very chicken dinner in the previous game, so they will have no problem while taking the fight, and I hope they'll be able to have a very good overall result. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. But viewers, I guess all of the teams were actually watching the stream. You guys are actually excited to see another very good game so far. But still, viewers, actually we're waiting for another fight which will be shown to us within a few moments, so let's just get ready for that. But viewers, before that, I want to talk about Why Not Esports Pew Pew. They were recalled, so maybe they were having a little bit of trouble, but somehow they are back in this fight, and I hope they'll have no issues while taking the next possible attacks without any sort of any hesitations. Notoriously and the remaining players are still here with us, but still, viewers, we might be able to see another fight. Okay, they are actually trying to recall the players, and once that recall happens, we will see another exciting fight that will start. So let's just see, are they going to take this fight head on, or they will just wait over here for a little bit? So that's another thing we will see. Oh, but right now, viewers, the zone movements and everything is not really supporting MABETEX and the other teams. MABETEX esports is having a little bit of a tough time. They are not really in a very good position that they can like use, and they can get a good overall result. But still, we'll just hold on and see, viewers, how are they going for the fight right now. We can see like DETA VELORA, they're here with us, and DETA VELORA, they are in a very good spot. They have already used a very good chance of points and everything, but still we will just hold on for and see how many points are they going to get in the next one. So MAVS ASTERIA, they're in front of us right now, and MAVS ASTERIA might be able to have a very good position that they can use over here. So let's just see, are they gonna get something good or not? But viewers, the zone, the movements is going to get even more crazier. MAVS right now, they were able to get only one single player, but the problem is they are not in a very good position as we expect them to be. So that's the thing. So they have to watch out. I guess they can do even better once they get into the overall best possible position. So we will just watch out for that. But viewers, right now, as you can see already, the movements, the zone predictions, everything that we are actually throwing, like it's going to get really exciting for the players. Okay, MAVS ASTERIA, they're in a good position overall, as we can see right now, because they are trying to attract a lot of players in front of them, and Hiru and her other teammates are just trying to get some good overall results. So okay, 4M goddesses are just trying to revive or recall one of their players, as they were having a little bit of trouble. They had a very good position to start with, but somehow they could not take the better overall results, and because of that, they were having a little bit of trouble. So let's see if they are gonna get into a better overall result. So that's another thing that we are actually going to watch out for. So let's see how many points are they gonna get. But right now we can see 4M. So they will just try to hold on for this position. But viewers, we will just try to see how many points are they gonna get. But viewers, we will be able to see another fight. Valkyries, Lil Yuka, and the remaining players are just trying to hold on to their positions for a little bit longer. Let's see how many points are they gonna get so far. So here we can see Violet. Right now she's here with us as well. So Violet, can she take some good overall points and get a good overall results? That's another thing that we are actually going to witness over here. We can see all of the players are just getting ready for another fight, but still Maves, Zozo, and her other teammates are just going up against MABETEX. So MABETEX Esports, I don't know if they're actually getting ready for this fight or not. So we'll see another big fight from these top tier lineups. So let's hope that they can get into a good overall result. That will be really exciting. As we can see already, ASTERIA, Manog, they knows about the enemy's location, and they knows definitely that why not esports is in front of them. So why not, maybe they can get into some troubles. That will be really exciting as well. So another fight is actually getting ready, and here we can see, viewers, all of the players are just trying to hold on to their positions for a little while. And viewers, we will see another big fight for all the teams. Here we will be able to see all of the players, like, they're actually holding on to the positions. But let's see how many points are they gonna get in the end. AMZ, right now they're actually holding on to a pretty good position, and if they can have a chance, then definitely it will be a very good one. Right now we can see the player Candy and the remaining ones are still here with us. But Candy, she knows that she can get spotted by the enemy players, and she has to be really careful so that she doesn't get involved in any sort of any fight. So that's going to get even more crazier within time. So let's just hope that they can get a good overall results. But viewers, right now you can see all of the players are just having a good time. Exosphere Harley, she was able to recall her teammate. That was really interesting, and it was really absolutely necessary for Harley to recall her teammates because they were having a good overall position to begin with. Right now, if they are losing their players, then that can be a really bad thing for the team. So that's another thing that we might not want to see. Here, viewers, we can see all of the players are just trying to hold on to their positions, and viewers, that will get even more exciting as the time passes. Right now, viewers, the zone movements, everything is actually looking very exciting. But still, viewers, we are actually waiting to see another big fights for all of these players. Let's see who is getting the overall results. But Test from Exosphere are just trying to hold on, and that can really create a lot of chances for a lot of players. So let's see, is it gonna be a better match for the team? So, and another fight is actually being started over here. The zone movement is going to get really interesting, and here we'll be able to see another big fight for all of our players. Right now, the zone movements and everything is actually looking great, and here we will be able to see another big fight. Right now all of the teams are going beside this areas, and here we can see Tinlong Garden is a very interesting place to be in. Right now Tinlong Garden can be traversed by all of the teams, but somehow the teams who has the better overall position, they will just try to hold on, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for a lot of players. Right now here we are looking at SSC. Then after that, we're actually going to the see some other players. So let's see who is actually getting the overall better position. So that's another thing we will see right now. But viewers, right now the zone movement, that's actually taking some very interesting points. So let's see. Valkyries is there with us right now, and Valkyries team, they'll have some chance to fight it out against one another, and we will see another big fight between all these top tier teams. I hope that will be another interesting fight as the match progresses. Already the zone movements, everything is going really crazy so far. We can see Valkyries right now, they're actually taking some interesting fights, and Valkyries will definitely have a very good chance against one another. That's another thing that we will just talk about. But Maves Asteria, it's a good match finally for them. We were expecting some very good overall results, but somehow that was not really still there for us. So we had to wait for them to do something better. But still, as they are in a good spot, that's the thing that we want to see for all these teams. So let's just hope that they can do some very good fights in the next possible matches. But viewers, as the match is actually progressing, we can see the UNFIRE team, they're actually having a little bit of a tough time right now. The zone is not really supporting them at this moment of time, and they are not really sure if they will be able to get their recalls or anything like that. UNFIRE, Mizu and Bella, they are the two players available in front of us, but they are not really aware that some other teams are also following them maybe, so they might be able to go inside some fights that can really create a lot of problems for the squad. And I don't know if they are actually ready for like supporting each other. So we will go to Unfire. Mizu once again and her other teammate Bella was also taken down. Exosphere, they're also losing their positions against Valkyries, so that's going to get really crazy. Exosphere were eliminated, by the way. So that's a shame. We were expecting some better overall results, but somehow that was not really there in this match. But maybe in the next one they can do even better. So we will just watch out for the team. But here, viewers, the match is actually progressing and all of the teams are just trying their level best to get some overall better results. So we'll just watch out for the team and see how many points are they gonna get. So I guess all of the players, all the viewers who are actually watching the stream, you guys are having a very fun time watching the match itself. And right now we want to talk about the overall match. The game itself is a play being played, so let's see who gets the overall best result. But viewers, Chandra, Surya Esports or CSEU, however we talk about them, they are in a very good spot. They can hold on to them for a very long time, and let's hope that they get a very good result that can definitely boost their confidence quite a bit more. But viewers, as the match is progressing, they are going to get into some resistance from all these teams. They will have some chances to fight against one another, and that will be more exciting as we will talk about it even further. So right now we'll have to watch out. But viewers, as the match is progressing, we are actually going to talk about the next possible fights, so that's going to get even more crazier. And as we can see already, DETA, Milu right now, she was there, and Milu is just trying to support her teammate. But we can see another team, Why Not, they're actually over here, and Why Not can definitely hold on to the position for a little bit longer. They can have the chances, and if they can get into a better overall position, then that will be great for us to watch. And here we're actually waiting for another big fight that's gonna start, so let's just hope that no one else is actually feeling a little bit of out of place. So that's another thing. But viewers, right now the zone movement is actually going crazy. Right now we can see Silent Crew. Right now they were in a little bit of trouble. The team Silent Crew were having a little bit of trouble, but we can see SSN Arya and the remaining players are having a little bit of trouble. But right now, Arya, they will just try to hold on to this position for a little bit longer. And PSYDUCK, right now they're here. Fafa from PSYDUCK, they're actually just trying to hold on. Ayana was able to take a very good chunk of point in the first like couple of minutes, so that was really good. But as the match is progressing, I hope she is ready for the next couple of minutes, and if she can get a better overall result, then that will be even better, I hope. So yes, let's just hope that they can do some wonderful fights. But here, viewers, the match is actually progressing, and here we will be able to see another great example for all the teams to get into some fights. So we'll talk about that even more. But here I can see the teams are getting actually ready for the fight. But right now the zone movement is going to get really crazy, and here we will be able to see another big set of players to get ready for this battle. Over here we can see Victoria and the remaining players are just trying to get inside the better overall positions, but still we will see which team gets the best possible job done. So let's just hope that anyone else is not really like getting into any sort of troubles. But here, here's the zone movements and everything is actually not really hurting the MAVS team, so they can have a better overall position that they are in from now. And I hope they'll be able to get into a better overall result, which will be really beneficial at times, because they have what it takes to get into a good overall result. And if they continues it like this, so I hope then that will be even better, and we will see another very exciting battle from all these teams. All the teams are actually fighting it out against one another. But here, viewers, we are actually waiting to see some very exciting fights. So let's just hope that it will get even better. But once again, viewers, we're actually just trying to hold on for a bit longer. And as the match is actually progressing, we can see all of the players from Why Not Esports, they're actually just trying to go inside this fight. Notoriously was eliminated early in this game, so we had some other expectations from her, but somehow she was not really able to do her best, and because of that they kind of lost it. So that's unfortunate. But viewers, in the next couple of matches, I hope they'll be able to come back and she will be able to do even better. That's the plan. So let's hope that they can do it or not. So we will just talk about that. And viewers, within the moments, we can see Why Not Bhumi and the remaining players are just trying to move in. So maybe they can have a good chance of attack. So if that happens, then that will be great for us to watch. But still, this match is actually far from over. So as it is progressing right now, we'll just try to hold on for a little bit longer. But viewers, I guess you guys are also excited to see some very exciting fights that's gonna be even better. So let's see how many points are these teams gonna get. But as we are actually watching the game itself right now, VA or Valkyries Violet is in a little bit of trouble all by herself. But right now she's going for the shotgun attack, but somehow that was not really there. Somehow she missed it completely, and because of that, it's not really looking good, and any more fights is not really gonna help them out at all. So that's going to get even more crazier. And viewers, as we are looking at the teams, JHDS ladies, they're actually holding on to their positions for a little bit longer. But viewers, this fight is actually far from over. As we can see already, this zone movement is going really crazy for all of the teams, and they'll have no problem while taking these fights. I guess at the end game, it's going to be SSN or Shoot to Survive Novas. They will have the better overall position compared to the other teams. They are holding in a very tight spot, which can be really broken. So maybe if the other team are actually trying, then that will be another possibility. So we'll just hold on for that. But viewers, so far as we have seen already, this match is getting really exciting, and I hope all of the viewers who are actually waiting to see some very exciting match, yes, that is the match for you guys. So we'll have no problem while watching, and I guess we will see another very good example for this battle. So let's see how many points that they're gonna get, and let's see if JHDS ladies, they can have a good chance to take this fight or not. So that's another thing that we are actually going to talk about. But viewers, the match is actually going fun, and we can see JHDS ladies, the previous match's winner, they were eliminated early from this game. So they were having a little bit of a chance, I suppose, but somehow it was not really theirs to be taken anymore, and because of that, they kind of lost it. So as we were expecting some very good results, somehow that was not really there. But viewers, how many matches are you watching, and are you enjoying the game? So definitely do let us know. I guess you guys are enjoying it, and if you are, then definitely do like the stream. But right now, the match has ended already, and as we were expecting some very good results from these top tier teams, yes, it has been completed. And as we have seen already, this fight is very much exciting, not gonna lie. So the Rondo match has been completed already, and let's talk about our winners. Which team got the winning results, guys? Let's get into the game itself. And here we can see the PSYDUCK lineup. They were able to get the winner chicken dinner. So a very good result from their side, and I hope they will be able to do the same in the upcoming matches as well. They are actually going for a very good result so far, and the results are actually speaking for themselves. So a very good point to be taken already. And as they are going for the next possible fights, I hope this result will be really giving them some confidence boost so that they can do even better in the upcoming ones. So let's hope that they can do a wonderful job. But viewers, so far, are you enjoying the match? Do definitely let us know, and I hope you guys will be able to see another great example of battle in the upcoming ones that will be hosted on Erangel, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Erangel match will be played in the upcoming one. But viewers, let's just get ready for the overall results. Irene, Ayana, then I can see Fafa and Leah. They were able to take some very good fights. So yes, it's a good one. And viewers, the overall results, everything are actually looking very exciting. So let's just hope that they can do even better in the upcoming ones. But so far, the zone movements and everything were really precise in Rondo. The first circle was a little bit of a tricky one, so because of that, I guess a lot of players were having a little bit of trouble. So let's hope that it doesn't happen in the upcoming match. So yes, let's just see how many points that they're gonna get. But viewers, right now the zone movements is actually getting really crazy, and here I can see Miss Babybot is becoming the MVP of this game for her amazing performance. He was able to take a total of 6 elimination against 700 plus overall damage. So yes, that was great, but let's hope that she can continue to do so in the upcoming ones. And if she can do it, then definitely her team will become a very they will have a very good position that they can take in the upcoming matches. But still, one more important thing that we are actually going to talk, that all the teams who are actually fighting it out over here, they'll have to watch out because we have only 5 matches remaining. So from these 5 matches, anyone can take this win, anyone can be the champion of this $1,000 event. So I hope everyone is actually paying extra attention for the event, and if you are actually doing it, then that's great. So that's great news for all of us. I hope you guys will have no problem whatsoever, and let's hope that in the upcoming ones we will see another very exciting battle from all of your favorite players. So Babybot and the remaining players, we will just talk about them for a little bit, but after that we're actually going to the other players. So let's see how many points that they're gonna get. Right now 22 PSYDUCK were able to take some very good points from the first like game, but after that we're actually getting ready for the next one, and in the next game we'll see the other teams to do even better as well. So let's hope that we will see another exciting fight. And here I can see only one team, one gangster lady, were not really able to get anything, but the remaining teams were doing really good. So definitely wishing everyone all the very best. But right now I am actually eager to see the overall result, and in the overall results we'll definitely see a big change for all the teams. So let's just see who is actually getting the overall results and who is getting the overall points, highest points from this game. That will be really exciting. But right now the zone movements, everything is going to get really crazy, and all the other players, let's hope that they can also make a comeback as well. So that's another thing that we are actually going to talk about here. I can see viewers, all the players, everyone are just trying to hold on, but Sweetie, she's in the top overall position. That's really a good one, and as she is in the first position, she will definitely try to keep that one. And in her hands, I can see all the other players are also just trying to get ready. So let's hope that like they can go for a good comeback or not. So Yesu, Hurley, Milu, and Test, right now all the players are just trying to come back, and if they can do it, then that will be a great one. But still we will have to watch out for a little bit longer, because one more match is actually going to start within a few moments, and that will definitely give us some more information about what's actually going on. So Milu and Harley, they are in the third and fourth overall position, but the damage difference is actually very high. Like, look at all the other players. Harley, she has 2700 overall damage, but Milu, she took the same amount of elimination, but the damage difference was quite high. So that was really interesting. Right now, the overall standings are in front of you guys, and here you can see the top teams that's in front of you, and that is none other than the XSOPHERE team with their overall top position. So let's hope that they can take some better position in the upcoming ones as well. If that happens, that will be great. But we will be able to see another big fight within a few moments. And here I can see champions and the other teams are actually doing a great job as well. So they are also trying to get as much as point as they can get, but they have to watch out for the upcoming matches. So let's hope that they will not really lose any of their chances to take any fights. So let's see how many points are they gonna get in the next one. But before that, we're actually waiting. We were actually waiting for another like match to start. So let's just see in the bottom place we can see the Pink Storm lineup. They're here, but Pink Storm, they have to be really careful so that they don't lose their chance while taking any sort of any fight. So we are actually waiting to see another big battle, but before that, viewers, I guess we have to look into the map feed in which I'll see the next match to be started, which one it is, maybe in Erangel. But yes, so the confirmation is here. The Erangel match will be played in the upcoming one, and once we get ready we will just be here with you guys. So I hope all of you who are actually watching the stream, you guys are very much excited to see the game itself. So before that, viewers, we are going to take a very short break, and after the break we're actually coming back with the match number 4. So please guys, don't go anywhere. Right now we're going for a small break, and after the break ends we will come back with the match. So yes, just stay tuned. Yes. Alright guys, hello everyone, assalamu alaikum, we're back once again. Let's get ready for the final game of the night. Divas Battleground Season 1 is being played, and I hope all of you viewers are actually getting really excited because we are going back on Erangel. So I hope the Erangel match will be really exciting for a lot of us, and I hope all of the players will have no problem while taking their fights. So let's just see how what is actually happening and where are all the players landing. And I want to check out the map feed first. I don't know if our broadcaster is hearing what I'm saying right now. So if you're hearing me, bro, please send me the flight path so that I can see and talk about that. Yes, that's the thing that I wanted to see. So thank you so much. Right now we want to talk about the flight path first of all, and here is the flight path. And as we can see already, all the players will go for their favorable drop locations, so they will not have any sort of any problems whatsoever. But viewers, this is going to get really exciting, and as we can see already, right now the match is going to get even more crazier within time. So let's see where are all these players landing at, where is actually going what is actually going on right now. SSC, so okay, they're actually the first team to get off the plane, so maybe they will have a big chance to take some fights, and we will just have to watch out for a little bit longer. But before that, some other teams are also getting ready. So let's just see who is actually getting the overall best possible positions. So let's just hope for a better overall result. But viewers, right now we're actually waiting to see a very exciting fight, and here I can see the teams are actually getting ready for the battle right now. XSOPHERE is actually going for a very interesting fight itself, and here maybe they will be able to have a little bit of a challenge as we are looking into the teams. One Gangster Lady and 22 PSYDUCK, they are the two teams who are actually getting ready for the fight. So maybe we will see a very exciting fight, not gonna lie. But let's see who is actually getting the overall best possible positions. So another big fight is actually going to happen right now, and here we will be able to see a very exciting fight. So let's see who is actually getting the results. But right now, viewers, the match and everything is actually being started. So as we are here right now, we're actually going to talk about a lot of things that's actually going to happen. So viewers, here we can see all of the players right now. Each and everyone is actually getting ready for the fights, and right now we can see everyone are just trying to hold on to the position. So here we might be able to see another great fight right now, and here I'm actually looking forward to see why not esports right now. What are they up to? How many points are they gonna get? So let's hope that they will have a very good fight to begin with. But here I can see Miss Pew Pew and the remaining players, they're still here, and they are actually waiting for a big set of fights. So let's see, for Miracle, Alice and her other teammates, they're also holding on to the position, so they might have a very good chance that they can utilize over here. And here we can see, viewers, for Alice and all the other players, they're just trying to move on, so maybe they can have a good chance that they can use. Over here we can see Miss Victoria, she's here. Victoria is just trying to hold on to her position. Mikasa and the other players are also just trying to hold on for their positions overall. So yes, that can also create a lot of possibilities. Right now the zone movement is going to get really crazy, and here we will be able to see 4M versus another team, Pink Storm. They will have a fight. So maybe these two teams are going to take a very exciting battle, and we will see which team gets the overall best possible results. So just hope that they have no problems whatsoever. But here we can see, viewers, every team from the match itself, they're actually trying to hold on right now. Riella and the other players from Pink Storm, they will have no problem while taking this fight. But still, this is going to be a very exciting battle, as for Miracle Goddesses, they have a very good position. They were really expecting no anyone to go through, but still it's going to get an exciting fight. And here I can see Cute Storm right now. She was there right now. Miss Cute was just trying to hold on to her positions for a little bit longer, but right now, as we can see already, the zone movements is going to get really exciting, and here we might be able to see a very exciting battle between these two teams. But I want to see what is actually happening to the next possible teams as well. So maybe they're also getting ready for another fight. GS Victoria right now, she was there as well, and Miss Victoria is actually just trying to hold on to her position for a little while. So maybe she can get into some troubles, but still we will just try to see who gets the best possible results over here. Right now, viewers, the zone movements is going to get crazier, and as we have seen already, all the players, everyone are just moving inside Razok area. So maybe everyone knows about the enemy's location, so we will be able to see a very exciting fight from here. So another fight is actually being started, and we will be able to see some very exciting changes right now. As we can see, Miss Victoria right now, she was using her own vehicle for the quick getaway. So that getaway will be really interesting maybe, but we will just try to hold on to see who will get the overall best possible results. So let's just get ready for that. Viewers, SSC is here with us as well, and SSC can definitely go into some trouble. So we will see who gets the overall points and results. But right now, viewers, SSC Flora and the remaining ones are also just trying to hold on to their positions. So maybe they can have a very good fight among themselves, and we will just definitely watch out for the players. Right now, SSC Flora is still here with us, and Flora and her other teammates will just try to hold on for this position for a bit longer. But here, as we can see already, viewers, the position, the movements are going to get really crazy. And here we can see, viewers, SSC Zulai and the other players will just try to hold on so that they don't get involved in this fight anymore. But right now, Pink Storm was taken down, so not really sure if it was planned or not. Somehow it was not really looking good, and because of that, they kind of missed it. So after that, we're actually going to talk about the remaining players. Cute Storm, right now, she needs to be having some sort of support from her other teammates as well. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about over here. So let's see, Riella, she's just waiting all by herself right now, as she is the only single player for the team. She definitely needs to do a very good job so that they don't lose their players, and if that happens, then that might be a very bad thing for the team itself. So we'll just wait a little bit for and I hope all the viewers, you guys are really interested to see some very interesting fights. So let's see what's actually going on right now. Riella will just try to like recover her position for a bit longer, but with that Uzi, I'm not really sure if she has what it takes, and if she can do a good job, then that will be great. But still, it's too like much for her to ask, and I don't know if Pink Storm has what it takes right now. They were eliminated from this fight, and maybe we were expecting a little too much, and somehow that was not really theirs. And right now the match has been ended for the team. We can see JH ladies right now, they're here, and JS ladies, they have a very good position that they can use over here, and they can have a very good chance right now. They have all their players available, and from the northern George Bull side, maybe they can go for the direct attacks, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for the team. So that's another thing that we are actually going to talk about over here. We can see all of the players are just trying to hold on to the positions, and here we will be able to see like Jab and the remaining players, they will just try to hold on for a little bit longer, and let's see if they can get into a very good overall positions or not. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about over here, viewers. We can see the teams right now, they're actually holding on all by themselves, and here I can see like Clutchy from GODSAINT girls, they're actually trying to hold on to their positions for a bit longer. So let's just hope that they don't lose their positions anymore, and if that happens, then that will be really unfortunate. Here I can see Clutchy and her other teammates, like they are actually holding their position beside this area, and Clutchy can really go for another good attack. And we can see Clutchy right now, she was using her weapons right now, that DBS will be really helpful, but she didn't know about the other enemy that was actually holding on to this position. So maybe they kind of missed it, and I'm not really sure if they are actually going to get another chance, because they have a very like bad position right now. They are not in the like top like areas, so that they will have to like watch out, and I hope they can come back in the next like upcoming match, so that we can see another great battle between all these teams. So here I can see Shoot to Survive Novas right now. This team is actually in front of us, and they are actually going to hold on for a little bit longer. So we might see another very interesting fights, and that's going to be get even more crazier as the time passes. And right now, viewers, the zone movements, everything is going to get even more crazier, because champions right now, they're actually moving in, and champion esports has a very good chance that they can use over here. So let's hope that they can get a better overall point and results. So we will just talk about that for a little bit. And right now the champions team are waiting inside outside of this George Bull containers. So from the George Bull containers, they will have no problems while taking this fight. So we'll talk about them for a little bit longer. But right now, viewers, the zone movements are actually taking everyone inside school and Pochinki area. So that's the place that we will just hold on for a bit, and here we will be able to see some other players who are actually gonna wait. So we will just see who gets the better possible results. But right now, all of the teams are just like trying to go inside Pochinki. Maybe that is a place to be in right now, and we will see another very exciting fight of for this top team. So that's another thing that we will see. But here, viewers, everyone, all the teams are just having a very good time. So let's hope that everyone else will have no issues whatsoever. But right now, I can see DETA, they're here right now. VELORA, a team, is actually having a little bit of trouble, because they have a very unfortunate position, which can really be a little bit of a problem for the team. So not really sure if they have what it takes. So if that happens, then that will be a big problem for the players. So let's just hope that they don't lose their chances. And right now, viewers, we can see Naxi and the other players, everyone are just trying to like crawl inside the circle. So that circle movement is going to get really crazy, and we will be able to see another big fight for this player. Champions Heartless was in a little bit of trouble all by herself, so I was not really sure if they knew what to do in this position. So that was a little bit of a shame. And right now, viewers, as we are looking into the other players, they will have to just try to hold on maybe that can really create a lot of problems for the teams. And here I can see Viola and her other teammates right now, they were just trying to hold on to the position, and that can really create a lot of problems right now, viewers. We can see the other players, they are just trying to hold on to this position as well. And here I'm looking at Valkyries right now. Mizu and the remaining players, they're still here with us, and Mizu can definitely create a lot of opportunity for the players right now. We can see the other players are just getting ready as well, and that can really be a big plus point for the team. So yes, that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. And viewers, I hope you guys are really excited to see another fight. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about right now, viewers. MAVS Asteria, they're in front of us right now. MAVS Asteria will have a big chance to fight, and we were actually going to see another very exciting tale between all these top tier teams from Asia. So right now, Kawain, she's here with us, and Kawain can definitely go for the attack, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for the teams. Right now, Melody and the other players are just here, and Melody and her other teammates can definitely go for that direct attack. That can really create a lot of chances. But viewers, in Mercenary Esports right now, they're also holding on to their positions, so I was not really sure if they had a better overall chance to fight it out. So they're still holding on, but we can see some other teams are just coming by. So maybe DETA, VELORA, they have a chance. Nahaya and the other players are just holding on top of the like hills. So from the Potato Hill area, they will have a very good chance that they can use over here, and they will have a very good result. So that will be really helpful, I hope so. Let's see if they can spot Nexi or not. Right now, they're actually holding on to the recall compound beside that school apartments. So school apartments is another place where we will see another very exciting fight, and I hope all of the viewers are really excited for this. Right now, Nexi wants to spot out some of the enemy players, but she can definitely spot out the players from CSE, but not really sure if it can attack them because they're a little too far away. So as the movement is not really a good one right now, they can have a chance, but still not really sure if they are going to get the elimination point or not. So that's another thing that we might be able to see here. We can see all the other players are just getting ready, viewers. But as of now, we can see Bella from UNFIRE. He's just trying to hold on all by herself. We can see Muskan and the rest of the teams are just getting ready. We can see Hiru. Okay, Hiru, she's here right now, and she can definitely have a chance to fight. So that's another thing that we might want to talk about over here, overall, viewers. So another fight is actually being heated up, and here I can see Muskan and the remaining teams are just gonna get inside the circle because this is shifting towards the extreme west once again. That extreme western movement can be a little bit of a problem for some of the teams, but not really sure if they have what it takes, and if they have a chance to cope up, then that will be great. We will be able to see another very exciting fight from all these top tier teams. So let's wish everyone all the very best. But right now, viewers, the zone movement against MABETEX Esports is going to get really exciting because we're actually holding on, and we want to see another very exciting fight between these top tier players. So let's see how many points are they going to get. But viewers, the zone movement is actually getting really crazy for all the teams. So not really sure what are these teams up to. So let's hope that they have a very good position that they can use over here, and the circle movements and everything are looking really crazy. And as we can see already, the movements from all the teams right now, they knows that enemies are just coming by, so they'll have to hold on to their position. And here I can see everyone is just trying to move beside the boatyard region. So boatyard is another place there where we will see a lot of fights. So let's just get ready for that. Maybe we'll be able to see a very exciting fight between these players. So let's hope that everyone else is just getting ready over here. But viewers, so far I can see some of the teams are actually holding on to a different positions all by themselves. So they will have another chance maybe, but not today. So we will see no fights between these top tier players, but still we're actually expecting a very good results between these teams. So let's just hope that it gets into some fights, and that will really be another exciting fight that we will see. One gangster lady were eliminated, and Violet and the rest of the players are having a very good position that they can use over here. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. So here, viewers, we can see all of the players like Lil Yuka, and the remaining ones are actually just trying to hold on, and I hope they'll have no problem while taking this fight anymore. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get. Right now, viewers, the circle movements are going to get really crazy, and we can see SSN Shoot to Survive Novas right now. They will just try to hold on for a little bit longer. So that's another thing that we will see in a little bit. So viewers, the position that everyone is actually trying to get into, it's gonna get a little bit tough. So let's just hope that they don't lose their chances. UNFIRE right now, they were eliminated from this match, so maybe we were expecting a little too much for the team, but still that was not really enough, and because of that they kind of missed it. But still, more matches are going to be played, and I hope they will be able to come back, and we can see some of the teams who are actually sitting on the bottom, they were eliminated very early, and that was a little bit of a shame because we had expected some very good results from all these teams, but somehow it's not really happening, and not really sure if they are going to get into some very good overall results. So I guess that's even better. But still, viewers, we're actually getting ready, and I can see Valkyries, they were eliminated from this fight. Maybe Valkyries were in a bad spot all by themselves, so not really sure if they can come back on this one, but I hope they can. That will be really a good one. But still, the other players are just getting ready for the fight. We will see another very good example between all these teams. So that's another thing that we might be able to see. And viewers, I hope you guys are really excited to see the last bit of this match, and that's going to be even greater, I hope. So right now we are actually waiting to see Viola. She wants to revive her other teammates, so maybe that will be really interesting for us to watch. Okay, that's interesting. But here, as we can see already, all of the teams are just trying to hold on to the position, and maybe that can really give us some sort of chances. So let's just hope that we will see some very exciting fights. But before that, viewers, I just want to talk about one more thing here. As we can see already, all of the players are just trying to hold on, and maybe they can have a good overall position that everyone can utilize. Over here I can see all of the players are still holding on, and maybe we might be able to see another fight for all these players. And here we will be able to see like JHDS ladies, maybe they can have a chance all by themselves, and maybe if they can get into a good attacking position, then that will be even better. Maybe we'll see another very good fight amongst these players. So let's just hope that if that happens, then that will be great. But still, viewers, we are actually waiting to see Mikasa and her other teammates to do a good job, and if they can come back, then that will be great. Let's hope that that happens, and they will be able to have a very good overall result. So let's just see how many points are they going to get. And here we can see, viewers, the zone movement is actually happening, and from this zone movements, you can see Champions Sweetie is just trying to move inside, and yes, she can definitely go for another good attack. If that happens, then that will be great. Definitely we will see another very good example for this fight to happen. But viewers, as of now, all the players are just still holding on, and inside this boatyard ridge areas, we'll see a very exciting fight between these teams. The top teams will just try to hold on. Candy and the remaining ones, they knows about the enemy's location, they knows about the enemies, but still they are not really sure if they are going to take this fight or not. So that's another thing that we might want to see. But still, viewers, we are actually waiting to see another very good clash between these top tier players. Right now we are actually waiting to see like which teams are going to get with the overall better result. But still, as we are here, viewers, the zone movements are going to get even crazier within time, and I hope everyone is getting ready, because the next possible movements are going to get even crazier. So let's just hope that like the DETA team, DETA VELORA, they will have no problem whatsoever. They will have a very good position that they can use over here, and let's hope that they don't lose their chances while taking any sort of points or anything like that. So right now, DETA, they have all their players available. They have spotted Why Not Esports in front of them, and Why Not, they have only one player who is knocked out right now. So Bhumi needs to be revived. So she needs some sort of support from her other teammates. Let's hope that she can get that, and if that happens, then that will be great for us to watch. Right now the zone movements are going to get even crazier, and we will see another very exciting fight for all these top tier teams. So let's see whichever team is getting the better overall points and everything. So let's wait for that. But viewers, the zone movements are actually getting really interesting, and here we're actually watching Bhumi right now. She was there with us, but somehow she was not really able to get any sort of point, and that's gonna get even crazier in the next one. But right now, viewers, the circle movements are actually looking very exciting, and here we might be able to see another very good fight between these players. So let's just hope that they can get into some good overall results. But still, viewers, these zone movements are going to get even more exciting. And here I can see is 22 PSYDUCK, the previous matches better overall position holder, they were eliminated from this fight. So not gonna like, they were trying their level best, but somehow it's not their match to be taken on this one. So I hope they can come back in the next one. The upcoming match will be even better. So let's just see if they can get into overall best possible results. So yes, that's another thing that we will see right now. JHDS ladies, they will have no problems while getting inside the circle, but still we'll just watch out for them. I hope they can have a very good overall position that they will utilize in the end. And viewers, I can see JHDS Jab right now. She's there with us. Jab is just trying to hold on for a little bit longer. I hope she can definitely spot her other players, and everyone can definitely move inside the circle without any sort of any issues. So just hope that that happens. Okay, JH Jib right now, she was there with us. So Jib and her other teammates are having a little bit of trouble. So I'm not really sure if they have what it takes to survive. DETA, VELORA, and the other players are just trying to hold on over here, and they have a very good spot that they can use, and they can get into a good overall result. That will be really helpful in our case over here. But Young Girl and her other teammates are still moving inside the circle, so they have to be a little bit careful so that they don't get involved in any fights. And if they lose their players, then that will be a little bit of a problem, because right now it's the end game. We have only top 7 teams remaining, and they want to get into the top overall position. So that will be another important thing for the team. JHDS ladies, right now they're still here. Shoot to survive Novas, they're still available for the fight. We can see CSE, they have all their players available, but the table topper Exosphere, they are surviving with one single player. So they are also feeling the heat from this lobby. So yes, it's getting way tougher than we were expecting, but the circle movements are going to get even crazier. We can see all of the players are just trying to move in. Shoot to survive Novas, they were eliminated from this fight. So no matter how many points that they try to get, it's not really looking good, and somehow they are going to lose some of the players over here. So that's another thing that we will talk about. And here I can see the zone is being shifted, and the zone shifting will be really interesting. And here we'll be able to see another good example of fight. The next possible teams are getting ready, but Silent Crew, they were eliminated from this battle. So Silent Crew, they don't have any more opportunities, I guess, so they have to be ready for the next day. So let's hope that they can come back and they can have an overall better result. So that's another thing that we will see and talk. And here we can see, viewers, the zone is being shifted towards the boatyard area even more, and the boatyard area will be really having a very big population problem. So they will have a lot of players going left and right. So we will just watch out for these teams. Let's see who gets the better overall opportunity and who gets the better overall results. We will just talk about them. And here I can see, viewers, the zone is actually getting moved, and right now CSE is having a very good position that they can use over here, and they are having a good overall position that they can utilize right now. The circle is being moved, and the zone is actually not really helping anyone right now. 4M Goddesses, they were also eliminated. So the Goddess team, even though they had a good chance to begin with, somehow they were losing that chance, and somehow they're not in a very good position. So right now they will just try to hold on for a little bit longer. But here I can see, viewers, the next possible fights actually like starting right now. We can see DETA, they're actually holding on, and they have a very good position that they can use over here. The zone is actually not really restricting them at all. They can fight their full, and if they can get a good overall result, that will be great. Milu was also taking a lot of trouble. Right now she's actually moving in. Okay, that's a good one. Sweetie and her other teammates were eliminated from this fight. Maybe we were expecting a little too much for the team, and that was not really their match to be taken. So that was a little bit unfortunate. But right now, before the match ends, we can see Viola and the other players, they're actually going for the fight. And right now we can see champions are just trying to use their grenades. So let's see from the grenades how many kills they can get. Right now they are actually fighting it out against CSE, and the good news is CSE has all their players available. So everyone will try their level best, and if they can get a good overall result, that will be huge. We'll talk about that even more. But viewers, the match is progressing, and I hope all of the audiences were actually waiting to see a very big battle. Right now that's actually happening. Viola was taken down already, so right now the situation is not really looking good for the champion team. So only one single player available for the fight, and let's just see if she can survive, if she can get a good overall result. That will be great, but somehow that's not going to happen. And CHANDRA SURYA esports were able to get the winner chicken dinner. Amazing stuff from their side, and they took some very important point that really helped them to bolster their overall performances, and that's a good way to win and end the day. So let's just hope that they can do the same in the upcoming day as well. But before that, we want to talk about the overall results that's going to show up in front of us in a little bit, and we will talk about that even more. So I hope viewers, you guys are excited for the results, and if you are, then do let us know. I hope you guys were enjoying the game, and if you did, then please do subscribe and like the stream so that we can see you guys in the upcoming events and everything as well. So let's hope that happens, viewers. Right now, let's just go and check out all of our favorite players. Right now, each and every one of you are just getting ready for another exciting day. But right now, Chandra, Surya, let's talk about them. They took the winner chicken dinner with 9 eliminations, so a total of 19 points. That was great. And from those 19 points, they'll have no problem while taking points, and they will do even better in the upcoming ones. So let's just hope that they don't lose their composure in the upcoming days. So yes, that's another thing that we will actually talk about. But viewers, point to be noted, we are actually waiting for another match to start, but that's not gonna happen today. That will definitely happen tomorrow, and for that, you just have to watch out on this YouTube channel. You have to like the stream, you have to comment down that you guys are interested to watch the stream. So yes, that's another thing that we are actually going to see. So let's hope that happens actually. But viewers, we are actually waiting to see another team stats that's in front of you guys right now, and here I can see that the CSC team has won the match. Mio or Mo. Okay, Mo was able to take a total of 4 elimination. That was great. But after that, we're actually going to talk about champions. Viola was the overall MVP of this match because of her amazing performance. She was doing a very good job, and let's hope that she can do even better in the upcoming matches as well. So yes, let's just hope for that. But viewers, so far we have expected some very big results, and yes, that did happen, and I hope you guys were actually ready for this amazing fight. So I wish all the very best to all the players out here, and let's just hope that we can see some very exciting fight in the upcoming day as well. Let's hope that Viola does even better in the next day so that we can see her shine even brighter. All right, guys. So we have seen that the overall results and everything for Viola, but I want to know what happened to the other players as well. So let's just talk about that. Let's just go to the overall standings and everything that's going to show up in a little bit. And viewers, we can see so far only one player's stats has been shown, but the other players, where are they? I want to check them out as well. So let's just hope that every information are being prepared, are being cooked for us right now. And here we are actually waiting to see another very exciting battle. So here we can see Young Girl. She was able to take a total of 5 elimination from this match, and she was doing a very good job. So yes, let's just hope she can do even better in the upcoming matches as well. So let's just see how many points are she gonna get, and let's see if she is actually getting ready for another good game or so. So we can see Miss Melody, MABETEX player here. We can see CSE Kaguya and JS Jab. Jab was the overall top player. Kaguya took the longest elimination tally. So yes, the every bit of detail is in front of you guys, and the match ranking that's actually shown in front of you right now. So we can see 4 of the teams were able to take a total of 10 or more so points. So that was a good one. We were actually expecting very good results from this team, so somehow that was there for them to take. So yes, it's a good one, and let's see, are we gonna see some more in the next one as well? So let's hope for the best. But viewers, so far the match are actually looking great. We can see Chandra, Surya were able to take a total of 19. We can see the other teams like we can see DETA, VELORA, they were able to take 14 points as well. So very important 14 points for the team, and let's hope that they can do even better in the upcoming ones. So let's just see how many points that they're gonna get. So yes, that's another thing. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about the overall top players. Milu right now, she's in the first position. Sweetie, she's on the overall second position. Young Girl, she's on the third position, but she has the same amount of elimination as Milu, but the damage difference is actually really not that much. But the knockout made Milu the overall top player from this event. Jab, she's here, and SSN Yesu right now, she's in the overall fifth position. So all of the players are trying really their hardest, and I hope that this will really continue in the later part of the event as well. So let's just hope that they can do even better, and if they can do it, then that will be another amazing thing that we will actually gonna talk about. So viewers, how many matches did you see today? Definitely do let us know, and I hope all the matches you have seen already are actually a good thing. So let's just hope that everyone is actually going for a very good results right now. The DETA VELORA, they're actually in the top position. So right now they have already dethroned the overall top players from this lobby overall. That is none other than XSOPHERE CAMEL. Right now they are on the second overall position. So maybe they were getting a little too like much of a pole position, so that was a bit unfortunate, and right now they are in a little bit of trouble. So I'm not really sure if they're gonna come back in the next one or something else will happen. Some other teams will do better and come back, so that's another thing that we will actually watch out for. So let's just get ready for that, viewers, and I guess you guys are also getting really interested to see who is going to take the first overall position from this fight. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about in a little bit. But after that, we can see champions right now. They're also losing some of their positions as well. So champions, we might expect it a little too much for the team. So somehow that was not really happening as well. But after that, we're actually going to talk about the next possible teams. And here I can see all of the teams are really trying their level best. So let's hope that they can do some good job in the end. And let's just see what's actually happening right now. The overall results are being shown, and here I can see all of the teams are actually doing really good. And right now the zone and the movements, the matches that was played already was shown in front of you. So let's just hope that all of the teams were actually doing a good job. So yes, all the teams, they took some very good winner chicken dinners. But right now we are actually here to say goodbye to all of you guys. It was a very good match today, and I hope I'll be able to join with you guys in the next day as well. So let's just hope that all the teams were actually doing a very good job, and I hope they will do even better in the upcoming days. So before that, guys, we have to say goodbye, and I will see you guys in the next time. So till then, everyone, stay happy, and let's hope that we come back tomorrow. Let's just say goodbye for now. And right now, we're actually going to say goodbye. So Allah Hafiz, guys. Tata, bye bye. See you guys in the upcoming days.